Sweets for me, 'cause you're sweet enough for me and more.
How to knit a donut. Hi guys, I'm Kristen. Welcome to Studio Knit. Today we are knitting up these super cute little donuts. My pattern, it's super easy and you can adjust it for any size donut you choose. And we will be knitting on straight knitting needles, no knitting in the round on this one. So the knitting needles, you can use size 7, size 8, yarn in any fiber, color, size of your choice, scissors, a tapestry needle, and stuffing. To begin, no matter what size donut you would like to make, we are going to cast on 16 stitches. Now, we begin with doing simply a knit row, and then after that row, the next one will be a purl row. Once we have that base, it's time for our increases. So we are going to be increasing using knit front and back, and I will have all the knitting techniques in the links below if you're not familiar with it. And then just knitting one. Now after that row, it's a purl row. And we're going to do more increases. So we do knit front and back. And then we're going to knit 2. Again, the written pattern is in the description below. I'm giving you an overview here. So in between each increase row, we have a purl row. And I'm going to do one more increase row. I'm going to just make this little mini donut. So it's after the knit front and back, we are doing knit 3 all the way down, then a purl row. Then we're gonna, since we're at our midpoint, we're going to do a knit row all the way down, and one more purl row all the way down. And here is how it's shaping up. Right here is where we started. And we have a lot more stitches on our needle. So for the decrease, we're doing knit 2 together. And at this point is where I like to switch up my colors. You know, your color choice and switching colors, it's totally optional depending on your donut flavor. And we're going to decrease in the opposite way that we increased. So it's knit 2 together and then knit 3. Here's how it's looking, and a purl row in between each decrease row. So the next decrease row here, knit 2 together, knit 2, looking really good, and in between it's a purl row. Now lastly here for our decrease row, it's knit 2 together, knit 1. We go all the way down the row with that. And here we have a purl row. Now we're getting really, really close to the end. So this is where I like to switch my color again to the main color. It's like chocolate. And once we're done, this is what it looks like. Isn't it so cute? It's rounded, it's flat, and we are going to shape it up into a donut really simply. So our 2 edges with the wrong side facing, we just connect them there, and using our tapestry needle, we're going to tack the inside with those edges, any stitch you choose. It really, haphazard is pretty much how I'm doing it. You can't go wrong. So here's how it's looking, and now this is where we get to stuff. Stuff. I tend to overstuff. Stuff however you would like. And then once you're done, we are just going to tack together our edges right here. Super simple. And you can just weave in your ends, cut them off, and you are done. Isn't it so cute? And with this pattern, you can just do more increase rows until you get to your halfway point to make larger donuts. And in a future video, we are going to look at some fun ways to decorate our donuts. So if you're not already, please make sure to subscribe so you don't miss that. And I have some other really fun, yummy knitting patterns, super simple. We have fortune cookies, a Pop-Tart, and the holidays are coming, so there's some really cool, fun knitting coming your way. So thank you so much for watching Studio Knit. Please hit like, subscribe, leave comments. I love getting knitting requests from you guys, project ideas.